The eighth factor of resistance to change is one of the two enablers that help us make more effective changes, and we call it action research. In order to understand its importance, we need to acknowledge that our organization is a complex organism. Gregory Bateson once said, if we hit a ball just with a bit of physics and math, we can calculate the trajectory and predict where it will land. But if we hit a dog, we won't. And with human realities, we deal more with the second case. It brings to my mind a story an entrepreneur once shared with me. I was very frustrated. He told me that he had increased the wage of his key accounts because they played a strategic role in his company and he couldn't afford to lose them. Of course, they had asked for more money, and naturally he thought that a higher salary would increase their loyalty. But whether that change increased their self-esteem instead, or the market just perceived them as more valuable, they received a better offer from a competitor and they left the company. I think we all have at least one example of doing something for a purpose and obtaining exactly the opposite outcome. And that's natural when we deal with human complex realities. It's unavoidable. One myth about change is that it should be planned all at once, like one solid body. But if we allow ourselves to adopt a more agile approach by making small steps and checking the result after each, we might discover that after A, we shouldn't go to B, but skip straight to M. And with the information we get after M, we might realize that we need to activate F just to jump straight to Z. So this action research approach, made up of small little steps, brings two major advantages. First, it relieves employees from having to deal with an overwhelming number of new tasks all at once, and that helps reduce resistance. Second, it allows us to focus our efforts only on what really counts. And as a result, we not only increase the effectiveness of our intervention, but we often make it more cost effective too.